So on the left side of the screen, I have call Linux running, and I can open up a terminal here. And of course, we can zoom in so it's easier for you to see. So of course, the first thing you want to look at is on the right side. So it's all about WAF detection on HTTP. So of course, there's a lot of web servers out there in the internet or in the intranet which are running web application firewall to actually first look at what are the potential payload coming in and to be able to filter them away, get rid of those malicious payloads, sanitize inputs, and so on. So it's a really powerful way to protect web servers. And what we want to do is want to be able to detect those web application firewall so that later on you can think about how you want to put in your payloads, what are the ways that you can circumvent some of the security mechanisms, and so on. So of course, what we can do is we can actually look at Nmap, and Nmap has a key capability on HTTP WAF detect. So as you scroll down and you read through the script, and what it does is that it's able to actually help you find out what kind of WAF it's using and how you can detect it. So as we scroll down, we can actually look at some of the sample usage on the example. So here we can zoom in so it's easier for you to see. So of course, port 80, and then we have the detection and then the host name and so on. So go ahead and enter Nmap, and of course -p80 for port 80, followed by -- script, HTTP, WAF detect, and we are going to scan my website to see what kind of web application firewall I'm using, if I'm using any, and we'll be able to check what kind of information we have on the WAF. So go ahead and hit that, and we'll start Nmap, and we'll scan the server and look out for potential WAF. So here, immediately we get a response coming back. So we have a WAF detect. So here is confirmation that there is a WAF running and there was a payload, a simple payload, to check what kind of response we get from its system. So here we can actually see the script output very, very quickly from here. And of course, we have also some arguments that we can use, like HTTP WAF detect, aggro, and so on. So of course, moving forward, we'll look at the other script, which is a fingerprinting of the web application firewall. So here we have HTTP-WAF-fingerprint. So it tries to detect the presence and at the same time trying to find out what kind of WAF it is actually running on. So of course, scrolling down, we can look at the example usage. So again, Nmap -- script. So we can go ahead and key it in your Linux or in your Nmap command, equal HTTP WAF fingerprint, followed by www.loyliangyang.com. Hit enter on that, and we'll get a response of the fingerprint of what kind of web application firewall is running in front of the web server, so that we know further what are the key capabilities this web application firewall has and what kind of payload we can actually structure and build, so that when we send it directly into the server, we know that we have to bypass it. So from here, we can actually have the detected web application firewall, and it is running on a Cloudflare. So this helps us detect the kind of web application firewall that's running in front of the web server.